So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, what's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me? Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal, because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away.
Never give up. Fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss. Fighting till the end, no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
How are you? Come on in. We're enjoying a fun ride this week. It is not for everybody for sure, but it's for a lot of you. We got a whole bunch of people every single day who say, well, this dude's different. He talks different. He thinks different. It's common sense. It's all. Listen, I'm a regular guy that just happens to work with like thousands of people. I see the world in a different place, and I am just committed to being happy and content, and basically getting out of bed and deciding that whatever I choose to do, I will go do. That's what I want in my life. And if I don't want to do anything, I don't care what the standard is, doesn't matter. It's up to me to do what I want to do. And I want the same thing for you. Is that cool? You want to play along today? Today, we're going to talk about you being stuck in cement. Are you stuck in cement? Feel like you can't get where you go? Some people say stuck in neutral. I like to go a step further than that. No, it's not neutral. I literally can't move. That's his neck. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Fill in the gap between woohoo and let's go get him. Because somewhere in between, have you ever been to a motivational seminar? A high performance seminar? Have you been? They're wonderful. I love to go. I've done way too many and spent incredible amounts of money. Glad I did every single one of them. That's why I'm here. Basically, I learned how to do it. But I noticed something. I noticed I would go to these things and they rah, pump you up kind of stuff. And it really worked well for like 3 days. And then life kicked in gear again. Like if you got back on a Monday, by Wednesday, I was like, get back to normal. That always happened. And then I've also done, I literally have done I remember I went to a retreat up in Minnesota one time. And it was, it was not normally something I would do, but I did it. And it was really woo-woo, really, really woo-woo. And it was great. It was fantastic. I was happy to be there and everybody's on the same page and we were changing our vibrations and all that kind of stuff, right? And then I flew back home and within 2 days, boom, right back to normal. It just happened. And that's happened thousands of times, probably hundreds for me, but thousands of times to people I know. And so this whole program is essentially understanding that and understanding that I love all the high performance stuff. I love all the universal woo-woo stuff. I do. I live it. I breathe it. I'm a human just like you. I do. But at the end of the day, when I get out of bed, it's me looking in the mirror, figuring out, do I have sharp razor blades? That's the problem, right? So we work on that level. So if you're in the middle, wondering why these things on left and right are not working, you found the right place. Good to have you. Did I say who I was? I forget. It's me, Scott. If you don't understand, look it up. I'm everywhere. All right, so let's talk about cement today. Why not? Because it just makes sense. Because if you're okay, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in your car about ready to go across a bridge? Maybe you see it coming. Now, I've seen some bridges on YouTube. I mean, before YouTube came, I didn't know how scary this world was. There's some bridges and some roads out there that are really scary. But now I know because I've seen them. But say you're in your car and you're coming up to the big bridge and you see the big bridge up there and you need something, right? What you need is you need a really solid foundation on this side of the bridge. And you need a really solid foundation on the other side of the bridge. And then in between, you need a really solid bridge that you will drive your car across, right? We have to have that. Well, the same thing kind of happens with the symbolic bridge. The next chapter of your life, what you want to be doing. Having a solid foundation on both sides is the goal. But what happens if, say, you got a pretty solid foundation here, and yet you're trying to cross the bridge and go to a new life, you want to go to school, you want to do something on the other side, but every time you step your toe into it, you figure that your foot sinks into the cement and you get kind of stuck and you can't move forward and you can't move backwards. What happens if you're on this side and you've been standing in that cement that you poured so many years ago and it hardened around your feet and you can't even take a step? You're so stuck. It's really common. I talk to a lot of people. This is not a career I decided to do one day. Not a career. I didn't come out of high school and say, I'm going to be this kind of guy that does this kind of thing. No, I didn't do that. I was training myself. I was learning. I was doing things. I was getting out there. I was using all these techniques in my own life. And one day I thought, well, it might be good to share some of what I know on a podcast. And I started doing it. And here we are 18 seasons later, about 25 years of doing this. I just kind of arrived here. And all the talking I've been doing to people over the years, I just found it's really uncommon to build such a solid foundation in your current life and not to recognize you actually have your feet down inside that cement. It has hardened and you can't move forward. And you wonder why. Now, a lot of times we can say you're stuck in your comfort zone. In fact, I'm going to say that's probably what it is. If you're happy, the bills are paid, everything is okay, what's the incentive to shake things up? And I see that a lot. In fact, guys, let me talk to you for a second. Ladies, you're not like this, but guys, you're just like this. Kind of some inside baseball here. The guys will always get on phone and guys will always say, well, I'm doing really good in my career. Been successful. I got a couple of motorcycles, got a beautiful family, got a beautiful house. And that's what all starts. And it goes on for about 10 minutes. Everything's really good, man. It's all good. I know I'm grateful. I'm really grateful for everything. But Scott, I need to talk to you. You're happy, sort of. Your bills are paid, sort of. It's all okay. You want to shake things up, but you can't get yourself to do it because you built the foundation so long ago and the cement has hardened around your feet and you can't move. Well, we can break out of the cement, can't we? So one of the only ways to really, truly believe that you can move yourself forward is something you hear us talk about a lot. And that is, we talk about the why. Why you want to make a change. Why you're looking into the future. Why you need to. And if you have a really comfort life, even though you might be frustrated to be kind of stuck where you are, the incentive to stay there is really big. So I don't care how big your why is to make a change, whether it's to move, a new career, whatever it is, there's all kinds of things we can do. I don't care how big the why is. If you are feeling so comfortable that you're stuck in that cement, you're not going to go anywhere. So you have to find a way to chip away at it. One of the ways I like to chip away at it, knowing that the why is the thing. The why is the only thing I think is going to break you out of that cement. You got to feel so strongly that you're going in that direction that you can break free of where you are, that you have to start imagining what's in the future. Now, here's the problem with imagining what's in the future. You've never been there. You've never done it. There's no possible way for you to even understand it. That's not the way it works. God, if I believe it, if I see it, it can be real. I can make it happen. Yeah, I know. That's what we say. That's what the law of attraction folks say, the whole thing. But I'm going to talk realistic to you these days. personal person inside of you, the person who you are. If you have this big dream to go somewhere and do something, even though you've read and studied and you know exactly how to do it, and everybody told you can do it, you've watched every YouTube video on the planet. You know, you even got special shoes for it these days. You know how to do it, right? Truth is, you've never done it, so you really don't know what's going to be. As Benjamin Hardy would say, your future self is not your future self yet. You're currently your present self. No possible way for your present self to know anything about your present or your past. That's it. No possible way for your present self to know what your future self is going to be. It's impossible. So when you are sitting there with your feet in your cement in your very comfortable comfort zone, and you can't figure out because somebody rented out all the jackhammers and you can't seem to get out, maybe you tried that before, that didn't work. You ever notice when you jackhammer yourself out, another cement truck comes by and fills it in again? You got to understand that why on the other side. You got to begin to build a vision. That's why I talk about bridges all the time, because what I know is this. I know that no matter where you are today, if you want to go across a bridge and get a new life of whatever you want it to be, you have to build a foundation on the other side. That means you got to go to school. That means you got to save some money. That means you got to do the things that give you the confidence to leave what is so comfortable today. Because I got to tell you, if you're comfortable today and there's a little bit of change on the other side, it's going to be fearful and you're not going to go after it. You're never going to make that step. How many things have you done that to? How many times have you given up a future because you didn't believe in yourself so strongly you're willing to break free of what's holding you here? Yes, they can be scary. However, staying where you are for the rest of your life, if you're not happy with it, I find that scarier. If you are happy, I call that living. Keep what you have. Get what you want. That's the goal. So right now, I want you to look down at your feet. You're listening to this program, and if you're listening to this program, you're undoubtedly trying to live a better life, the best life you can be, the best person you can be. You're trying to do something, trying to break free from where you are to get where you want to go, right? So look down at your big toe and see if it's sticking out from cement. And dream a little bit and build that why and say, well, if I want to break free, I got to know why I want to break free. And as soon as you believe that enough, you're going to do it. Probably automatically. You probably won't even have to think about it. You'll just start moving that direction. People will say, what are you doing? Well, I've been looking at my foot stuck in cement, decided I didn't like it anymore, and I got a better idea, so I'm going to go do it now. Well, you can't change. You've been this way your whole life. Why would you change? Because I want to. That's good enough.
Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get